Well, I'm not sure whether that's a CDC announcement to begin with, because from a medical perspective, it doesn't make much sense. If you have been immunized already with 2 doses of a vaccine, at this point in time, you're considered to be fully immunized. If having received 2 doses of a vaccine, now what you're explaining there is for the purposes of somebody's definition, we are going to give that person now 2 additional doses of vaccine. Well, then it doesn't make sense.
That was the minister responding to a question sent in from this newscast regarding the route Guyanese will be taking in response to the recently announced vaccination policy by the Centers for Disease Control. According to the CDC, people who receive all or some of the recommended doses of COVID-19 vaccines not listed for emergency use by the World Health Organization and not authorized by the Food and Drug Department may be offered a complete FDA-authorized COVID-19 vaccine series 28 days after receiving the last dose of the non-authorized vaccines. However, the minister is adamant that this new directive is nonsensical since a person already fully immunized does not need additional vaccine shots. But while the ministers openly expressed his disagreement with this policy, President Joe Biden on Monday announced that only fully vaccinated foreign nationals will be allowed entry into the country. According to the release, commencing in November, all foreign travelers flying to the U.S. will need to demonstrate proof of vaccination before boarding, as well as proof of negative COVID-19 test taken within 3 days of flight. These foreign nationals will need to be fully vaccinated with a WHO and FDA-approved vaccine such as Pfizer, Moderna, or AstraZeneca. So what does this new implementation mean for the thousands of Guyanese who have been vaccinated using the Sputnik and Sinopharm vaccines? The question looms. Even so, the minister firmly expressed that he will need to do his own independent research.
At this point, I would say it doesn't make much sense, but let's see what. I need to see the article because you are quoting something that I'm not aware of.
For the HGP Nightly News, Kendall Richmond.